Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a game for you with Con in the Mecklenberg, and I think you're going to enjoy this one. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. So without further ado, let's get into the game. It also seems that Wargaming still can't display the enemy lineup in replays, so there is that. Okay, and we find our protagonist here on Faroe Islands in a 3-point domination game, so he's going to stay at range for the majority of the early part of this game and do what this ship does best, I guess: pummel things with good accuracy at range. So yeah, team deployment. Erland in front in the cap circle as he should be. Sent Lewis to the left of Con here, probably a little bit close to that cap circle, I would imagine. And there's a bunch of ships right in the middle of the map for the friendlies, hiding behind that big island behind Bravo cap. And we've got 3 ships in the south. We've got a DD on Charlie Cap, which is great. Mosfer going in to protect him, which is also good, and a Delaware supporting them. Now there's only 3 of them down there, so it'll be interesting to see how they get on. Meanwhile, Con's already set a fire and it's still burning. So yeah, I think that might become a theme. And that's another fire. So just, you know, he's picking up targets of opportunity here. Shot into the Mosfer there, chilling on the island. Typical bowing Mosfer position. And he's returning fire, but yeah, the Mosfer's on fire. So what's that, 3 fires so far, yeah? Con's on fire, yes. Okay, bit of revenge by the enemy. And he's going to shoot the breast. The female body part. I know it's spelled differently, I'm just being childish. And he's on fire. So, I think the fire chance on the Mecklenburg's quite good, don't you? So now he's shooting the Yamato, turning away. He'll let his fire burn out. He can heal all that damage back, no problem. He's taking a little bit of incoming now. And he's set 2 fires. So that's 6. My word. Con, have you been sacrificing goats to the god of RNG? My word. So, yeah, more shots out on Yamato. So while Con's chilling at the back here, setting everything on fire. That's another one, by the way. That's 7 now. We'll just take a quick look at his captain build, which I asked him for, and so we can share it with everybody. So Con's got gun feeder in the first slot, and then he's got vigilance. Extends the torpedo acquisition range even while the hydroacoustic search consumable is active. Now, I know Mecklenberg doesn't have hydro, so that's pretty important. Basic survivability, are pretty much a no-brainer, I think. And for the 4th line, emergency repair expert, also a good choice. And then he's got concealments, of course, and fire prevention expert. And then I think he's put adrenaline rush on as well, for, you know, for good reason. Adrenaline rush is a great skill, so seems like a pretty solid build to me, does that? Whilst we were doing that, he's got another 2 fires and a witherer. So yeah, the Mecklenburg's fire chance is pretty good, I guess. I should probably look it up and see exactly what it is, but you know, There's no doubt in the fact that Con's either got incredibly lucky here. That's another fire. My word. So we're up to 10 fires now. And 140,000 damage. Ticking. Shooting on the Yamato. Meanwhile, the friendly team have lost Bravo Cap and they're getting pushed out of Charlie Cap as well by the look of it. We've lost the DD that was in Charlie Cap, unfortunately. And yeah, that's another fire. Wow. Yeah, he's really bullying these guys with the fires, isn't he? It's quite impressive. Quite impressive. Angling nicely towards the enemy. And he's just switching targets between the Yamato and the Kurfürst here. And he's hitting his shots at good range. You know, that Kurfürst at 20k. He just set another fire in. Wow. Just wow. So that's 12 fires, that's a dozen fires. 100 shell hits. 1.2 million potential damage tanked so far. So we've still got Alpha Cap, but and still in the points lead as well, which is all right. But that is going to change when that Charlie Cap gets taken. Although, will it? We'll see about that. Thankfully, the enemy didn't get hold of Charlie. Oh, they are now. They're flipping it. So, yeah, we'll see how that develops. John Barr for the enemy team's been hyper aggressive and pushed right to the south of Bravo Cap. Not sure that's a good idea, but anyway. And Con's just keeping up the damage. Fire seemed to have dried up. Andy, I'm not surprised after that that early RNG there. I mean, that was incredible. Fire RNG at the start of this game. And he's already up to 180,000 plus. Now manoeuvring. Trying to avoid some of these incoming shells. Ah, enemy DD. Couple of shots out on him. Yes, we've lost every cap now. And just gone into deficit on the points. I think the enemy team are going to start thinking about pushing. Possibly. John Bart's pushing out through Bravo Cap. Con's on his own here, so he has to retreat really. If he pushed into that lot, I don't think he'd last too long. Shots out on Conqueror. Kurfürst still taking pot shots at what, 20k? He's not going to do well at 20k in the Kurfürst doing that sort of thing. Why would you take a brawling battleship into a game and not brawl? Makes no sense to me. Anyway. So Con's actually turned back in because, you know, I suppose desperate times need desperate measures, right? And yeah, the Brest is pushing in with the Ognavoit, and the Kurfürst will be fairly close by as well, I think. Oh, and we've also got the Cossack here, close range. So torpedoes out on the Cossack, secondaries opening up. Con wants to concentrate on the Brest here. and try and get rid of him. Slowing down a little bit. Set him on fire. He's got torpedoes incoming. Kills the breast. And he's got mine to get some shots out on the Moskva. And he's going to avoid these torpedoes as well. Which is fine. Done well to mitigate the damage taken here, that's for certain. Still reasonably healthy. Cossack's annoying though, isn't he? I know I'm annoying when I play the Cossack. But you know, he's shooting at the curve first there. I think I might have been battering that Cossack with HE. And that's a high caliber. Just passing 220,000 damage. I think the Cossack... Oh, okay. He didn't take any damage. I think that's the first salvo con shot in this game that hasn't caused any damage at all. I think he was very lucky in the Cossack there. Shots out on the curve first, switching to AP this time. That's 10,000 damage. Mecklenberg's got so many guns. You're pretty much guaranteed to do some damage with each salvo you send, I think, looking at this. It's another 8,000 plus. So he's slowing down. He wants to get rid of the curve first now. Curve first secondaries are concentrating on the Slava. And Korn gets kills the curve first and gets his arsonist there as well. Switching to range plane. And he's going to try and get a shot over the island into the Enterprise. Kill that CV con. AP out. Yeah, it just goes invisible there. But yeah, it does quite a bit of damage. And Confederate pops up. And that's 262,000 damage on the board so far. So not too shabby, right? Shots out on Conqueror. 25 kilometres. Manages a ricochet. Not bad at 25 kilometres. So yeah, I think he's going to switch targets to the Mosk for now. AP out on the Moskva. Just over 9,000 damage, and the Cossack's back. Hello. Secondary's out. And I think that Cossack's got a bit close, don't you? And yeah, he's on fire, getting battered by secondaries. Narrowly avoids getting hit by a fish. And yeah, that's another fire. Yeah, bye-bye, Cossack. Yes, I mean, Gunther Lutschen's skills are in operation here as well, and the reload's pretty vicious now. So Con's going to go into Alpha Cap. We've re-secured Charlie Cap, thankfully, but you know, it's looking really bad on points. It could easily be lost, this game. So it'll be interesting to see how it all turns out in the end. I mean, we've got nothing going into the Bravo Cap. Yamato and Erland, I think they're hunting the CV, and Con's going to contest the Conqueror. And the Conqueror's on fire. And we're just coming up to 300,000 damage. Just past there. Looking for a sneaky one on the Enterprise there. But he's well hidden behind the island, isn't he? There's no chance of a shot on him. So the only thing Con can do now is make sure that this Conqueror doesn't survive. Let's see what the reload's like on his guns. Yep, that's an 18-second reload right there. Pretty brutal.
Das gegnerische Team steht kurz vor dem Sieg.
Conqueror's completely ignoring Con. Don't know why. Strange. At this rate, he's going to take the cap. Secondary's out. Narrows the torpedo spread. He's going to get some fish out on the Conqueror as well, hopefully. Showing a bit of broadside, but yeah. That's another 9,000 damage into the Conqueror. And loading an AP salvo, Con takes quite a bit of damage there. Instantly repairs that. And this Conqueror's going down, isn't he? Citadel. And 366,000 damage. But look at the points. Got 2 minutes left on the clock. Just downloaded that mod, top left hand corner. It changes colour as the time counts down in the game. I find it quite handy actually. It's good to know. It just catches your eye, so you're aware of the time left in the game. So Con's going to turn around, and I think the Ognivoy is the only ship left on the enemy team now. And the Yamato's going to drive into the Bravo cap and hopefully block that. And the points are getting closer. But, you know, there's only just over a minute left in the game. This is pretty tense because if Con doesn't kill the Ognivoy, the enemy will win. And look at that. The Ognivoy turns up in front of a Mecklenberg 50 seconds from the end of the game. And yeah, the secondaries are tearing him a new one. And he hasn't got a lot of health to play with, has he? And check out the torch. Good night, sweet prince. Thought that was hilarious. Yep, nearly 377,000 damage. Fantastic, Con. All the achievements, pretty much including Kraken. And 3.42k base XP. Wow. And there's the hit list. Conqueror, Kurfürst, Brest, Cossack, Ognivoy, and Yamato took a beating there as well. And yeah, a few credits, nearly 900,000 credits. Excellent work, Con. Well played. And as always, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. You know I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you again next time. Alright, bye-bye.